Alright, we're back with more Binding of Isaac. Let's just play in I'm still pretty tongue-tied from the last episode, but let's just play in succession. That means Magdalena is next. Oh, let's just move my mouse cursor out of the way. The seed is at the bottom left corner, as per usual. Now, I made two very grievous mistakes last run, mainly in terms of recording. We get road rage right off the bat. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but Maggie starts with lower speed than normal, so I guess it's okay. It's gonna get hard to get accustomed to it. Oh well, anyway, back to my two mistakes the previous run. First mistake was that there was some audio desyncing around 63 minutes in, but that is a mistake in of itself, since I really shouldn't be making these videos like more than an hour. That video might not even be able to be uploaded onto YouTube due to the absurd length and how size it'll be. And the second mistake was I didn't have any accessible beverage in hand for that hour-long talkathon. And the reason why that was a mistake is you can easily hear my voice getting a bit graspy at least halfway through, right up until the end. So right now I have a can of Pepsi with me. And this is not me saying, "Oh, Pepsi, Master Race. You Coca-Cola people, you need to get with the times." No. This is just because my dad bought a box of carton of 12 cans of Pepsi, and we just have an excess of them in the household right now. Now here's an interesting. This is not really an interesting story, but I believe it was Sunday. Was Mother's Day. We were too lazy to cook for dinner, so just ordered from Pizza Hut. And at that time, not sure if it's still going on, but it probably is. There's this like dinner value special that's like $29.99 for two topping pizzas, 12 wings, and I think 2 dipping sauces and a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi? Yeah, bottle of Pepsi. And no, the ironic thing was this was the day my dad bought the 12 cans of Pepsi. So long story short, don't bite a gift horse in the mouth is what people say. I'm not sure how that relates to anything at all, but in retrospect, maybe I should have ordered a different complimentary 2-liter beverage to go with the dinner special. But it was absurd not to get the dinner special if you were gonna get like to feed like a family anyway. You're saving at least $10. Although the whole reason my dad likes Pizza Hut is for the stuffed crust. He's a big fan of the cheesy bread kind of cuisine. Now, you expect me to know a lot about food, considering I named my channel after rather particular type of Japanese pastry cake. Oh, come on! Not only did I got hit by the champion dish. I am the worst player of all time. Sorry. Anyway, that was the second mistake. I should have used the Yum Heart immediately after taking damage, so I would have an additional charge. But I'm not gonna say that will kill us. Like, honestly, that will not be the reason why ooh. That's the dime though? But anyway, that is having a 1/6 of a charge is not going to kill us. And now, since I already lost my double deal chance, I figured I might as well use my body to check for a potential secret room location. since it is a Curse of Darkness, but also since it's like Curse of Darkness on a very early floor, I can visualize the layout in my head and ascertain where I would assume this would be. Let's do that right now. I have this room right here, adjacent to the boss room, so that won't be it. Then you have there's no downward room. There is an upward room here. Is there a downward room here? There is not. And then just go straight from there. So I would guess here. Yeah. Again, it says 6 cents, which puts us above the 15-cent threshold to visit the shop. Very nice, very nice. Although, in terms of item drops right now, I haven't gotten any significant advantages. We got the HP upgrade from the first floor, and I started with 4 health, so that's why you have 5. I'm just thinking if I want to take the Book of Revelations. No, the thing is, I have the Forget Me Now from the item room, which I neglected to mention until now. So, if you're one of those people who don't actually watch Let's Plays and just listen to the person playing ramble about them, I got nothing against you about that. I do that all the time. But it's my fault for not mentioning it until now. What I think I will do is, I will fight the boss. Of course, it's probably like the hardest boss in terms of not taking damage this point in the game. I guess maybe tied to Fallen or the Horseman, the Headless Horseman, but those don't really count as rotation bosses. Those are more like special bosses that just happen as well. Well, Birdie Jr. isn't that bad if you have a decent speed. Which I did get from taking the Void Rage, but she can still be a pain in the ass. I'm playing as if I didn't take damage. Even though I did, I'm just being ignorant. We get the Pentagram. Very nice. The Pentagram is not only a damage upgrade, but it also adds, I believe, a 20% chance of getting a Devil Room spawn. Yeah. Well, now I'm just gonna articulate if I want to use the Forget Me Now, or if I want to save it for later. Now considering we have 18 cents and a disposable key, I think the best play in our situation. Ugh. I hate traversing this terrain, but okay. The best play in our situation is buy this pure heart and then use the Forget Me Now. So now that we'll have protection for a potential deal with the devil on this repeated floor. Now the reason these worms have a boss health bar is because they're actually like the final form of a boss called Blastocyst. For those who don't have not played the game enough to actually see Blastocyst, who is actually a pretty rare boss you can get on the worm, since it's usually Solex or Death. Of course, if you're playing Wrath of the Lamb Edition, there are alternatives as well. You get an Eternal Heart, which we'll save for later. Now, I'm not going to enter the item room right away because they have no pressure to reroll such. Oh my god. Good. Alright, I'm gonna explain why I did this. Because I want to deal with the devil. And that's one like strategic usage of the Fool card is if you think you're gonna take damage and that's gonna cost you a deal with the devil chance, you can always just use it to teleport, try the room again at a better angle, or reset the enemies so they're not champions and such. I probably only got into that situation because of the champion. Now 15 cents for the ladder. Ladder is, it's okay, but there's just a high chance of getting any kind of flying passive or even a flying active by virtue of the pony. That most of the time it'll become a dead purchase. Now, so then I instead use 5 cents to buy the key, which lets me go into the item. The item room gets a Book of Shadows, which is a very nice pickup. It's one of those end game spacebar items that you can use. You can also use it to get like, I don't know, 4 free plays on the Bloodband. Oh, was that 6? I think that was 5 or 6. Like, I usually don't remember these invincibility numbers. Mainly because I've been so accustomed to the permanent Polaroid invincibility, and that's always like 3 plays of blood banks or demon beggars and such. I am gonna shoot all this fire on the off chance that there'll be some goodies in here. Usually not. Might as well. I hate this room, mainly because I'm faster than I normally am. I can't diagonally shot. How do I diagonally shot web? But I can't diagonally shoot as well as I'd like to. And here's Spear Shot. There are 2 main strategies for Spear Cards. Or just early in the game. You can either not take them up until the end of the floor, or take them as insurance for if you get hit, you get protection to deal with the double chance. I prefer the latter because I'm bad at this game. Well, I wouldn't say I'm bad, but there's some ridiculous people in this game. I will not say their names because if you want me to advertise for you, pay me in the dough. Just like how Pepsi pays me 1 cent every time I say the word Pepsi. That's of course not true, but if that were the case, I would say Pepsi all day long. Get a payment of $36 per hour. Although I don't think I would be able to say Pepsi for an hour straight. That's just a projected payment assumption, but I am not a business student, so do not ask me anything in terms of that. I am but a science student, a biology major. Not sure what I was thinking when I was actually doing it. Biology's fun, might as well, like, major in it. Don't see any actual, like, potential future careers out of it, though. Now we do get a fortune teller in here. We are not Kane, so we don't have the absurd luck that he does. But maybe we can get a nice trinket to take us to the next floor. Now, as I said on the last video, if you didn't watch it, press the key does nothing! It's bugged, so it does nothing. No, it's supposed to do what, things like, I'm just trying to think of the other, like, items that do, as the other trinkets that do as such. They're not coming to my mind right now, so just have to deal with it. Curved horn. Probably the best, oh yeah, like the matchstick. The matchstick, increases drops of bombs from things like chests and tinted rocks. Anyway, we got the curved horn. This, in conjunction with our premium upgrade, increases our damage enough so we start shooting red tears. Red tears are a good indicator of when you're getting high damage, but it's not always reliable, as in the case of say Peter's eye, which makes you shoot red tears from one of your eyes. And like the toothpicks, which is just a shot speed upgrade and also a special item. It's like the absolute worst thing you can like get from an item room. We do have an arcade on this floor. I remember. Becoming less senile than I was previously. How my drinking sounds aren't too disgusting. I don't foresee money being a huge problem, simply because of this blood bank paying up with the good old dough, and of course Book of Shadows allowing us to play 6 more times. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's go back and pick up all that health we had previously left over. One half heart in here. One half heart in here. I hate terrain like this that makes me go zigzag. It's just really annoying. That's why not only is flying tactically advantageous, it also makes it so you can be lazy. Anyway, let's try to win back some health through gambling. Gambling is probably the most boring part of this game. So I really hope that in Rebirth they'll make it so you can either pay more per gamble or these things blow up faster. Which stops me from wanting to gamble endlessly for days. The reason you gamble is because it's just mathematically advantageous. There's no reason not to. Well, there's very many reasons to not use the blood bank if you're concerned about health, but if you have all this like cash and the shop ain't doing anything for you, then you might as well like just shove it all in the fortune teller, slot machine, and 3-headed Monty dude. Now I quickly swapped my curved horn for safety capital here. Off chance that these things will blow up, they might produce a pill in the process. And I foresee that these things are going to blow up very soon because they're not paying out. We did get like a nickel. Oh, and got a dime from the blood bank, so we're gonna be here for a while, folks. Fortune teller blew up, but might as well call this a day. Take the safety cap, we'll blow up this dude. We'll blow up this the blood bank. A lot of health back, very nice. We'll take our curved horn back because I value the the temporary damage upgrade a lot more than any of the other trinkets we had available. Take our Eternal Heart, free HP upgrade for the next floor. And with our copious amounts of money, once again can't English, we'll go ahead and buy the ladder, even though I'm probably just gonna get Transcendence in the secret room next floor just to mock me. Take the Hermit card with us because why not? And it's Curse of a Labyrinth, so I do not regret this at all. Our shop contains the compass, so you will definitely want to try to get 15 cents. Oh boy, come on! That's so mean. We lost our deal with the devil chance, but I don't expect any chances for deal with the devils this round. Just pick the card with devil. Unfortunate that all these green bomb dudes have to congregate at this side of the entrance. Two more green bomb dudes. You can like use ladder to do like stuff like this, but anything you can do with a ladder you can do with flying. And we're just line ourselves up with these gish so we don't take any diagonal damage. Kill these green nubs. Shoot 4-inch fire so they don't do a sneak shot. I'm gonna use Holy Shadow in these blue heads because they are annoying and I like to keep my money. Also, since I'm getting 3 charges every 3 rooms, I don't want to fall under too good to use syndrome. Now, our pill was full health, which is very, very nice. And I don't... Let's do one more room. Suppose we can check the secret room while we're at it. Nope. Save the rest, 2 other bombs. You can like... If you stand still long enough, by random walk theory, you will not take any damages, but I am lazy, so I will take my half part of damage and call it a day. What I was saying earlier is that they keep moving randomly until like they line up with the new tiers, so yeah. More green bomber dude. Enter the item room. Yeah, very nice. This was what I was hoping for last run, but last run was already broken as all hell, so we got the luck foot, so the only pill we found so far was full health, so things are looking really good for us in terms of pills. We get Fight Pestilence or Second Horseman, so this might be a Horseman run, which I do not mind at all. I consider the Kings of Loot to be probably one of the better boss room items you can get. Because first and second level or just, oh my god. Orbital familiars that can protect you during the endgame. I'd much rather have that than say 1 health. Then again, well, if you're playing like Maggie, your health isn't that big of a concern. You're playing like something like Samson, Judas, and such, and it'll probably be valued more. Of course, you're playing like with Baby, then health upgrade is just a spear card job. So in most cases, the cube of meat is a better boss drop item. Like bad part is you can't re-roll it into potentially get something like a pentagram or meat. So let's just fight the second boss. We'll use Book of Shadows because we'll use Book of Shadows when the second eye comes out. So, since we've gotten our second cube of meat, we have our meat more familiar shoots tiers. I actually like level 2 cube of meat more than level 3 just because it's a familiar that's both offensive and defensive. I don't think there's any other familiar that does that. Alright, let's use shadows and go to town on Now we do get Deal with the Angels, so let's go check that out. We'll take Scapular. One important thing to know about Scapular is that it'll only work if you're reduced to a half heart. So if you say you had 2 red hearts remaining in terms of health, and you took 1 full heart of damage, you would not get the Scapular effect. That's why being in half heart interval or all spirit heart territory is very important in the latter half of the game. Not just because of Scapular, but Scapular is just one of the reasons why you have why we'll focus on such a strategy. Butt lickers, pretty easy to deal with the ladder, even better with flying, but this is probably just gonna be a run about me bitching about not having flying. Although, we get a payout of, from the Demon Beggar with only just 1 play. This Book of Shadows is probably gonna be my endgame spacebar item if I don't find anything better. Oh, come on. Don't get hit. We want as much money as we can possibly get. Compass. We want that compass. The compass is within our reach. Another Eternal Heart. We're being really lucky in terms of that. I don't believe there's any kind of bias towards Maggie getting more Eternal Heart drops. Oh, though I could be wrong. That just seems silly. I hate walking nubs. I just hate them. Where is our other item? Dead end. That's unfortunate. Robo Baby is doing a lot of work. Does its best work on segmented enemies such as butt lickers, but not as good as say Larry Jr. or Chubb, since butt lickers can easily detach from one another. Still no item. Huh? You're gonna make me work with this, aren't you, game? There's just here. Not dealing with these flies. Symbionts. That's what I'm gonna call these from now on. Oh, I hate the symbionts. I mean, you would think that they're not any much harder than regular the vagina lasers. Let go. I don't know, the canonical name. Just something about these symbionts that get me. Maybe because you think you can squeeze by during that brief duration when they shoot each other at you. Alas. Unfortunately, we TNT, all the bootlickers, but the rest is just cleanup duty. And I will always use both shadows on these great headrooms because I value every second at this point. More symbionts and a champion symbiont. Well, it is a biology lesson for those of you that don't know. You call it a symbiotic relationship when two organisms live either as, like, for example, coral reefs and fish can be considered symbiotic because fish are protected inside the coral reef. Although I don't recall from the top of my head if the coral reefs benefit from having fish live inside them. In the case of oh my god, goodbye money. We only lost 1 cent. That 1 cent was probably correct for us. Anyway, back to symbiotism. It's called mutualistic if one party benefits while the other is neutral. I think. That biology degree working home really hard, right? Well, our second item room was Crack the Sky, which is probably very inferior to the shadows. This does it for the rest of the floor, so all that's left is now is to try to find the secret room, and hopefully there'll be enough money in there for me to buy the compass. Hopefully we actually just find the place. There we go. 6 cents. Just what I needed. Excuse me for the Radio Shack plopper. Is Radio Shack still a thing? Because in Canada, where I live, it's called The Source by Circuit City? Or maybe it's just The Source now. I know, like, when I went to Hawaii, during last winter break, I saw a Radio Shack, and I'm like, this is still a thing? Although, why would you go to Radio Shack when you could go to, say, like, Future Shop or Best Buy? Honestly, tell me. I would like to know. Got another full health pill. That's very good. We can keep this until the end of the game, or we can use this to play blood banks and demon beggars. Either way, it's a win for us. So just go back in the shop, buy this compass, and go on to the depth series of floors. Take this remaining red heart and go down. Necropolis. What are our chances for winning this one? It's been a while since I played a character that's not Isaac the D6, and every time I played with Isaac the D6, I'm like won with no contest, simply because of how broken every setup I had was. We're gonna have to walk for this one though. Thank you, green. Oh, so bad. That's what I get though, for relying on green bomb heads to kill the spiders for me. These, I don't want to call these. I don't know. The vagina lasers with STDs. STIs? I'm not sure if the naming convention's changed since then. I'm just gonna use Book of Shadows to prevent myself from anyone who doesn't enjoy watching Brimstone runs, I just felt that Brimstone, picking Brimstone, a free Brimstone even, picking a free Brimstone, it's foolish to not do so in this situation, since all we have in terms of damage up so far is the pentagram and a temporary curved form, which we will lose next, after next floor anyway. There is a Brimstone glitch where you tap multiple times once you fire, and instead of doing 2 ticks of damage, it'll do like 3 to 5 ticks, depending on how well you do it. I don't really find it a necessity to use it. Although, if I'm gonna be full scumbag, might as well, right? Oh, bad damage. Let's see if he killed himself. Nope. Inside the shop is greed. Get the Steam sale. We're on Isaac, so we can't reroll it. We got a mystery pill, which is telepills. I even see like the effect of the Brimstone glitch by when I destroy these hosts. See, since I didn't use the Brimstone glitch right there, I can destroy the host entirely when compared to those earlier 2 instances where I did, because it did more kicks of damage. I always wondered if you got this through, if it was possible to get this through without having any bombs to begin with, because then you'd just be screwed if you like spawn in the wrong part of the room. I think I've seen instances where this happened on like the Binding of Isaac subreddit, but it has never happened to me, so either I'm really lucky or unlucky. I'm just gonna take Anarchist Cookbook out of the rotation. As you can see, our item rooms are just awful in terms of like any passive upgrades. So like, not taking Brimstone really increases the chances of winning. Let's just see if we get a... Well, unfortunately, I was hoping for a Mask of Infinity fight because it would make wanted to make a joke out of him because of Brimstone. But instead, we just get like Fallen, and of course, here is the flying passive that I was talking about all game. Goodbye, ladder. Blow this up into a secret room. Although, like, I should know that there is no secret room because I've already checked the curse room. You live and you learn. 3 cents, 6 room. Decent payout, but I think we do have a Steam sale, so we can afford the next shop and the last shop. Another head, horseman head, another penny drop. And since we managed to get back to full health, let's just check out our arena room. I know what you're thinking. Maybe. But what I'm thinking is, where did my full health pill go? That's also something else I thought that's included in Rebirth. If there are multiple consumable drops in a particular room, you don't actually see all of them. For example, say there was money and a pill drop in the shop right now, we only see the pill drop in the minimap. Here's the full health. go to the next floor. I think with Brimstone, Book of Shadows, and this full health pill, we're set. I don't know, normally I would try to find the super secret room since we have a Wheel of Fortune card. Which, again, if you don't know, if you found the Eternal Heart room, super secret room, and you use something like a portable slot machine or a regular slot machine, any heart payouts were automatically converted into Eternal Hearts. Get another Demon Beggar, which is just up my alley with this Book of Shadows. Unfortunately, we get Dead Sea Scrolls, which gets Mr. Boom. So just put that back down into our shop, and now we get Notched Axe. You don't need me to tell you that Notched Axe is a pretty bad item. I bought this weird heart and checked the cursor, so I would have a chance to get the potential deal with the devil during the bomb fight. But again, I would need some sort of teleportation. And we get growth hormones, so our damage is getting to a point that it'll probably even out since we're using the curved horn. Raindrop Spear Heart, that's really nice. And here's a fight against the Lust. This pill is also unknown, but I can't tell what it is, since we've already found one. Full health. Let's take our full health. Let's tears up. That's just lucky. Let's check both. We have a library, and with the SSO keys, it would be nice to check it out. Take a few more books out of the rotation. We've already have Book of Shadows, and I believe we took them out and just cookbook through the item room. Use Blood Egg. Another potential place to use my Book of Shadow. Missed one play. That's not too big of a deal, but oh. At this point, I don't find a reason for Brimstone glitching. Or something like that, yes. Champion bosses like that. But I guess all enemies? Oh, not needed. Now, it's unfortunate we couldn't get the Book of. Actually, it's, I guess, kind of fortunate because I said earlier that I prefer second level Kill Meat. But, third and fourth, level Kill Meat is also okay. Just lose the defensive capability. Might be worse against the Isaac of the Lady Flame, since it'll be constantly munching on it. We're gonna play another 6 times through our Book of Shadows. It'll pay out sooner or later. I don't think we can get it. Yeah, we can get another. We won't be able to get another Shadows play. Though we do have copious amounts of health and full health, so let's just go crazy on this. There has to be some kind of excitement in these rounds, otherwise the viewer is just watching some guy play the Binding of Isaac when they should be playing the Binding of Isaac themselves. Here's our blood bag. Now we have I think our speed is at the point where it's getting annoying. annoyingly fast. Because speed is like the one... Oops. Speed is like the one stat that, having too much of it can be considered a bad thing. It's because sometimes you want to make these very precise movements to dodge bullets and such, but when you're like this fast, and we're once again blessed, ironic blessing of having to fight the blue bomb again. So I will brimstone glitch the heck out of this. Which doesn't do anything because we have brimstone, and we'll kick our Polaroid, so it's gonna be a damage downgrade. But I think we're in a good position. Once again, I apologize for the lack of commentary. I'm just starting to get into this, so it might be a while before I get used to just talking about random asides for no reason at all. But it's probably the other half of the reason we come for watching someone do a let's play. The first half being actually playing the game, and the second half talking about current events or just anything absurd to keep you entertained. Maybe you just, I hate spiders. Yeah, but get Necronomicon in our library. I don't expect us to be able to get to the double item room in the libraries anytime soon now. Since it'll probably take at least 2 more libraries to get rid of all the books in the rotation. This is a dead end. I was hoping for it to lead to the first one. All things considered, this is a really vanilla run. Like, I use those terms vanilla in the sense of boring, you know? It's definitely not a chocolate run. It's a thought to become a chocolate one though. I'd say the first one I had with Isaac, like a strawberry one. Just like halfway between vanilla and chocolate, but it's not vanilla. That's the point that it's more of it, but since it is like ice cream flavor based off of food, it can get very boring. Don't get me wrong though, like strawberry is one of my favorite like addition flavors to dairy products. I love strawberry milk, strawberry ice cream, strawberry yogurt. Not making anyone too hungry. Then again, if you're watching like a Let's Plays from someone who named the channel after a Japanese confectionery, then I guess it can't be helped. In Japanese, the common phrase for that would be shikatanai, shikata arimasen, shoganai. They all mean the same thing, just like a matter of nuance and preference. Here's your Japanese lesson of the day. I'm not Japanese, but and I can't say I'm actually fluent in the language, but I did get mine. Once again, I apologize for the lack of commentary. There's just not much to talk about. I have Brimstone, a Book of Shadows. I'm gonna use Book of Shadows and Spike Room to open this golden chest to get Tammy's head. Most of our items so far have just been spacebar items. As you can see, we don't even have items off the screen yet. The last item being Book of Shadows, of course. So one more item will take us off the screen. Well, we'll pass it, of course. I think really slowly. I think I was like at this point in the game even with last run Isaac of D6, but this is just the part of me that just wants to do as much as possible. I want to check out this curse room even if it doesn't pay out with anything decent. Use Book of Shadows to leave without taking damage. Since we have fly, we won't take damage from entering either. There's just no reason not to do further exploration. We're not in any danger of taking damage. Even if it is usable, I still consider the hardest type of floor to be included in this. Right, one more room. Like these hard mini mask enemy enemies are the reason why Necrosis is such a pain to deal with, but they're not so hard to deal with on Utero. Maybe that's just an observer bias. This Teratoma, again, I'll reiterate that I hate enemies that like bounce off walls. Teratoma, Fistula, Envy, this campaign. Although with the Book of Shadows, they're much more Book of Shadows and there's on the motherboard, easily dealt with. Mobs not yet go up and close to their face, and that might give us some splash damage. You will take a Magic 8 Ball just for this Terror card. The shot speed will do nothing for us. We'll go this way to check out the library and the arcade. Well, there was another full health too on the floor, so go a bit crazy. Blood bag again. At this point, I'm thinking I'm reaching the speeds that can't reasonably go any higher. Okay, that's all the books out of the rotation. Maybe. I think I'm missing one, perhaps. So if we get a library on the cathedral, then might be able to get snag 2 items. Although with my current luck, it'll probably just be 2 active items. We'll enter the arcade. We'll pick up this nickel. We'll use Book of Shadows. Although I probably should have saved Book of Shadows until last, because since I'm using the invincibility frame without taking damage to play the Blood Bag twice, I might not reduce my health low enough to enter that boss trap. We'll see. But there's an interesting glitch you should know about. You get reduced to a... Oh, if you get reduced to a half-heart interval while you have spirit hearts, then if any further plays using the invincibility period will cost 1/2 of a spirit heart, but you'll be paid 1/2 of a red heart. It's ruin like your permanent color invincibility, so take. Jittery fingers resulted in me picking up the blood bag prematurely, so I won't have a chance to check out the boss trap. Although I don't think it'll make a major difference in terms of our success on this run. Right, bombs forward. Just there and place a bomb. Shoot. Unfortunately, that second bomb didn't hit. And unfortunately, got hit by monsters. Shot. guess that I'm gonna spawn this. I'm gonna I spawn the beggar in the devil dealer, so it would draw from the devil dealer room items, but unfortunately got Spirit of the Night. It's unfortunate since we already had flying passive. Let's just finish the chest. Also, I unintentionally left my full health kit, so don't say this is a one-shot. Although I always enjoy nerfing myself to have fun. Even if these two runs have not been so indicative of that fact. This low-key times 2 rule, low-key E, it's not too big of a deal. Neither are these 4 green bomb flies. Unfortunately, this one's a dead end, so... Nope. No living of it. Why are you going this way? There's no reason to go this way. I actually just I wanna use the Book of Shadows ability to get to get the potential golden chest on the spike. Yes. Now we were fortunate enough to get the small rock, which will slow us down a bit. Actually an upgrade at this point. Golden chest. A heart bomb and 2 cents. Okay, pay up. Yeah. Now, also, I've been ignorant of my consumable speed and just noticed that I have 1 bomb left. Must have used the majority during the bomb's hard fight. So I won't be able to use many bombs during these last 2 final boss fights. That's not too big of a deal. As you can see, our damage has reached a point of well, I wouldn't say damage ever gets diminishing returns, but it does when you're in terms of non-boss enemies, at least. We'll save the Book of Shadows for Rising Fall. Control bomb or regular bomb the chest? It's fine. Let's do this! An hour in, unfortunately. Hopefully, I can finish this before audio desync kicks in. And probably just gonna start pushing this. No reason not. You can see like a successful brimstone glitches when your character shoots in one direction and then shoots downward. Well, at least this is the case if you're shooting horizontally. Oh, bad damage. Really bad damage. Oh, I really hope that like not taking that full health trouble like doing that flux. It's fine if you take the same amount of damage on the big fight. Just pop this Oh, there's 5 of them! This is a terrible chest hole, but at least we can find a safe room. That'll have 6 snaps. Good news is we'll be able to fight boss immediately. I don't want to fight it immediately because I want to fight one more to get the shadow charge man. Okay, the plan here is we will tank as much damage as possible, and then once we are used to our half heart, the scapula will proc, giving us a spirit heart. Then once that is reduced, we can use the Book of Shadows for the final period of invincibility, which should seal the deal for us. Fortunately, we have to deal with this carry on queen move as our final charge. Carry on isn't too bad to deal with. Too difficult to deal with when you have the setup we have right now. Let's just do this. Hold up. Here's something we can do. Just like these bombs. Since we have homing mega bombs. If I didn't have homing bombs, I would just have to aim better. It's the same premise works. We have 5 bombs left. Scatter the pop. We might not even have to use the shadows. Yeah, I haven't. Alright, unfortunately this run was a little bit over an hour, but I will try to do it faster next time. I'll just take a sip of my Pepsi. And that'll do it for this run of the Binding of Isaac. Hope to see you again. Next time will be Cain, I believe. Cain is probably one of the easier characters to win the game with. Yeah. See you next time. Castella out.